As far as us fellas are concerned, we have been hunters and warriors primarily since the beginning. Women have had the very important jobs of creating life in their body. And you can see all through nature and all kinds of different species, males tend to be the hunters and warriors primarily because they can afford to give up a limb for the cause, and it doesn't mess with the ability for the species to keep moving forward. These days, we very much see the elements of hunter and warrior still being evident in our experience as a provider and a protector for our loved ones. After hunter and gatherer societies, we moved into farming communities. In this way, you start bringing in the refined authority figure and the courageous craftsman. These were the two primary parts of American life, the two primary identities that men had. The refined authority figure was the guy who owned all the land and all the property on the land, and the courageous craftsmen were the folks that worked the land and the operations and fixed everything and built everything that kept things going every day. These were the blacksmiths, these were the masons, these were the carpenters. They loved the jobs that they had, and they were passed down through the generations. In these two ways, both the refined authority figure and the courageous craftsman got to have a lot of personal integrity, personal identity, and meaning built into our daily life's work. Eventually, we have the Industrial Revolution. This brings factories and big business and creates city life. Once you have city life, the refined authority figure and the courageous craftsman basically disappeared. Then you have the self-made man. These are very rare these days for a self-made man singular to beat out big business. In many ways, big business is very favored in the American economy. You have the self-made man, very rare. Then you have the unskilled laborer, who used to be the courageous craftsman. And you have the guy with the corporate job, who used to be a refined authority figure and was able to meet their integrity through daily decision making that met the best interest of the tribe. As far as the corporate job, there's no human being where the integrities are lined up to. It is big business in the machine. And as a result, there are very few spaces for most men to have a personal sense of meaning and integrity in our day-to-day lives. And even the self-made man, who really has to have love what they're doing, because they're going to have to do it a lot in order to have the amount of horsepower that it's going to take to contend with big business. And a lot of times this means giving up a degree of physical health, which again throws us off balance at our core.